Okie dokie. All right, we will go ahead and start standing today. So go ahead and just get yourself situated in a comfortable standing position with your feet about hip distance apart. And then just take some lift and some length all the way through the top of the head. And go ahead and close your eyes. Just let the arms relax by your side. Lengthen and lift. Shoulders stacked over those hips. Imagine a string at the top of your head, pulling that spine up nice and long. And then as you take a nice deep breath, go ahead and draw the shoulders up to your ears and then press the shoulders forward. Again, draw the shoulders up, press the shoulders forward. Draw the shoulders up and bring the shoulders forward. One more time, up and forward, and then we're just going to reverse that direction. Shoulders up and shoulders back. Pressing the shoulders back and down, shoulders up, shoulders back and down. And then one more time, shoulders up, and then the shoulders back and down. And then once you've got those shoulders back into that new position again, just take that length and that lift all the way through the top of the head. Take a nice deep breath, inhale, and exhale. You can open up those eyes and then inhaling those arms up. Take those hands together and take a stretch to the right, stretching through the outside of the body on the left side. Those obliques from the hip to the outside of the shoulder. And then take it to the other side. And then taking it back to center, taking those hands back to our heart center. Take a nice deep breath as you inhale, as you exhale, fold forward. Standing forward fold. Head, chest, and body coming towards those legs, lengthening those hamstrings, lengthening that body as we try and draw it all together. And we're going to inhale to a half fold. So flatten out that back, push those hamstrings back, pull the crown of the head forward. And then release back to that forward fold. We're just going to do that again. We're going to inhale to that half fold, exhale, release. Just take a little inhale, a little lengthen in the spine, exhale, a little release in the spine. And then just doing that a couple more times. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And then once you're back in that forward fold, hold it here. If it feels good, you can shift that weight from one side to the other. Do what you need, hold it here. And then take those hands down and come back into a plank. Just real quick in a plank. And then we're going to slowly chaturanga. We're going to lower down like we're doing that tricep push-up. Remember, if you need to, you can come to your knees, lower yourself down, lift just through the front of the body. Do a little up dog, and then curl your toes to your downward facing dog. Coming into a down dog, go ahead and push back those heels. Walk it out if you need to. Do what you need, settle in. And then from here, we're gonna lift that right leg up behind you. Just lift that right leg up. Bend that knee, swing it forward in between the hands, coming down into a low lunge. So kind of situating on your left knee, bring yourself into a low lunge, elevate that chest, elevate that body. Going into that low lunge, tucking that left hip under, reaching those long arms up high. Holding here. And then from here, we're going to straighten out that front leg and draw that body towards that leg, pushing that head. Stretch, lengthen that right leg. If you need more of a stretch, you can point that right toe. You can slide that left back behind you. Split, support your split, stretching out the right leg, back side of it. Get a couple more breaths right here. We're going to take that foot down, flat down. Hands support, curl the back toe. Lift yourself up into high lunge. Coming up into high lunge. Bend into both knees. Hold your high lunge right here. two, dropping under the inside of the back foot, open up the hips, open up the arms, bend into that right knee, squeeze those shoulder blades together. As you reach long through those arms. Relax the shoulders. Same time to keep those reach to those arms nice and long. And then from here, we're going to straighten out that. So we're just going to extend that right leg nice and long. Triangle. We're going to take the right arm. We're going to reach as far forward as we can, and then coming down on the inside of that right leg. And as you do, bringing that left arm up with you. Get that right hand anywhere you can down that right leg. And have both legs nice and long. Up through that right inner thigh. That left shoulder pulling it back. Thigh. Here. Then we're going to make our way back up, back into our warrior two. From here, we're going to take those hands down to our hip. We're going to take that left leg. We're going to bring you to step in, and we're going to bring that left toe. So the left and the right toe are facing the same direction. And now we've got a lot of definitely to twist your stance. Those legs are apart. We get left, right toe. You're just facing towards that right foot. You're taking this to the hips, lifting the leg back. We're just going to fold over that right leg. Stretching into those hamstrings again a little bit more. You want you to release those hands to that leg. Hamstring, adjusting that left foot to where you can stretch that right leg. Here, once again, taking those hands back to those hips. And all we're going to do is just take a nice deep breath. And we're going to take that left leg and we're just going to step it towards the right. And we're going to release into a forward fold. Just coming into a forward fold. Hold here. And we're going to take those hands down, step back into a plank. Nice strong plank on the knees, on your toes. And then chaturanga. Up dog. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. Press right here. And as you're ready, lift that left leg up behind you. Bend it, move forward. Go down onto that knee, low lunge. Up. There. Take that knee placement, that left knee. Put that knee right over the ankle. A little bit behind, so when we're showing that out over that ankle, that knee. Right hip. And here, bringing the arms down, straightening out that left leg, and then folding over it. Hamstrings, folding over it. Straddle forward fold, left hamstring. Or you can play that toe. Slide that right leg back. Split. Breathing. Energy circle, stretching back that left leg. Here, put that foot flat down, take the hands up, support you, curl the back toe, elevate yourself to a high lunge. Coming over. Here. And take a look at that knee placement. Get your knee anywhere in your camera or in a mirror. Listen for those toes. Toes, nice and rough. And then for warrior two, drop on the inside of the back foot, open up the hips, open up the arms, between those shoulder blades. Here. Get right here, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath, take another. then from here, again, we're going to be straightening out that right leg, so making that right leg nice and long as the left leg long. And then take your reach again to triangle, reach, 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 so you can't go any further. And then bring yourself down. Coming on to the inside, if you have a block of your leg, you can use that. Keep that right arm open, reaching up, keep the shoulder open. Pulling up through that left inner thigh, that triangle. Looking where it's comfortable. You can look down, you can look forward. You can also look up, just depends on that neck stability. If you want to move that neck around, feel free. One more breath. And with a nice deep inhale, making our way back up. And again, taking those hands to the hips. And then as we step that right leg in a little bit, we're going to take the right toe, pointing the same way as the left toe when you're there. As you inhale, and then exhale and fold forward. So again, stretching out those hamstrings, that left hamstring, stretch. You keep the hands at the hips. You can release them to the left leg, whatever works. Or beside that left leg, get that flexibility. Breathe. And keep that left leg nice and long. If that stretch is too intense, you can accommodate by putting that right leg back a little. Accommodate that stretch. One more breath, and then again, we're going to take the hands to the hips, and we're going to lift ourselves back up. We're going to take that foot forward, and then we're going to fold back into those legs. Going back into a forward fold, hold it here. Those hamstrings, perhaps a little bit more, some hamstring stretches going on. And then from here, hands down, come back into a plank. That plank with chaturanga, out to a down dog. And from here, just come forward to a plank. Come back to a down dog, lift the hips, push back to the heels. Come forward to a plank, hands underneath the shoulders, back to a down dog. Forward to a plank, and then back to a down dog one more time. Come forward to that plank, and then back to that downward facing dog and hold it here. Looking towards those hands, walk or jump those feet to the hands to a standing forward fold. Head, chest, body coming towards those legs. Lengthen those hamstrings, draw that back, and the body together. Inhale to a flat back, half fold. Exhale, release, and then inhale, reverse swan dive, make your way up to standing. Up we come. Up. Bring the hands down around your heart center. And then coming into a tree pose. If you need help with tree, you can take a kickstand close. You can take a kickstand wide. Bring that right foot up inside that leg. You can do that. Avoid that knee joint. Wherever you are, find a place to balance. If you need help with balance, if you're unsure of your balance, or even if you're not unsure, sometimes it doesn't work as well for us. Standing in front of a nice empty wall, it's a great place. If you don't have that, a big single piece of furniture you can fall back into. If you don't have that, you can keep that kickstand. Wherever you are, try and find a place. Stand up nice and tall. Lift to lengthen. All the way to the top of the head. And then from here, bring the arms up and open up that tree. If you need a little more challenge ever, you can always close your eyes. You can take that gaze up with you. If you need more challenge, take it. First time to really find a place to ground that left foot. Putting that right foot onto the inside of that thigh, push that thigh with the inside of that foot. Help the stability. When you're ready, bring it back. Center. Hold here. One more breath. And we're going to release that foot down. And then from here, we're going to inhale both arms up and we're going to sit back into chair. So sitting back into the chair before we go to the other side. So now I've got stability on both legs equally grounded. Body weight back on the heels, arms extended, reaching up wherever they'll go, dipping into those knees. One more breath. And then we'll just release and come out. And then, as you need to, give a shake, get ready for the other side. As we go to the other side, ground your weight, right foot. Again, leg, trying to go to a similar position. And if it's on the inside of the leg, just avoid the knee joint or that pressure. As I say, you push that foot into that thigh into the foot. You don't want to be pushing into that knee bends. Normal movements are. The first just find your stability here. Following your right side, moving to the right side. Moving. Turn on if that helps. Draw that knee out, draw it open. And again, we'll take the arms up if you can and open up that tree. Again, if you need or want more challenge, take the gaze up. Not entirely necessary if you're not ready to go there, just keep your focus. Breathe. For balance, really combination of all this joint stability. And all of our joints, our ankle, our knee, our hip. Days good than others. Better than others. We can. And as you're ready, bring those hands back or heart center. Just here. One more breath. And as you release the leg, we're going to bring the legs together so they're touching. We're going to inhale up and exhale and sit back into a chair. So now a narrow chair, squeezes in with thighs together, body weight back in the heels. Come and take a chair, hold here. One more breath, and then release. Folding forward, nice narrow forward fold, legs together, touching. Lengthening to those legs, drawing towards those legs. Letting you breathe. Take those hands down, walk or jump into a plank. Nice and strong in that plank. Now those feet about 2 pieces apart. And then slowly chaturanga, your up dog, your down dog. Forward into our plank again, one more time. Pull that belly in, and we're going to come down lower and onto our belly. Coming into a cobra. So now we're going to release from those toes onto the tops of the thighs. And just where those hands landed, which should be about underneath the shoulders, lift that chest as we press using core abdominals and squeeze the elbows in towards our body. And then we're going to release. And we're going to do that again. Lift. And using the low back muscles. Release. And lift again. We're going to bring it down. Then we're going to bring the arms, hands one on top of the other, and rest the forehead down. You can move that low back, right side. We're going to lift the head up. Keep the arms forward, palms down. Elevate the legs, elevate the arms, elevate the chest. And then just swimming, alternating up and down movements. That low back, rest. And then once again, cross the arms over, rest the forehead. Release. And then from here, we're going to lift the head up. We're going to go back where we were before with the legs extended. If you can't get the legs extended, you can always just elevate the upper body with the arms. We're going to come back here. We're going to bring the arms down by our side. And then we're going to reach the arms forward and bring the arms down. But we're just doing breaststroke here. Just keeping the movement, using that low back to elevate and hold. Reaching forward, reaching around, bring it forward, and then bringing the arms back behind you, palms up, and just elevate and hold it here. Take one more breath. And then we're going to release and sit back into a child's pose. So sitting back in child's pose, sitting back onto your heels, knees apart, arms forward, forehead down. And from here, slowly lifting that head up, make your way into a down dog. Curl your toes, lift your hips, push back to that downward facing dog. And looking towards those hands, walk or jump those feet to those hands to a standing forward fold. Inhale to a flat back, half fold. Exhale, release, inhale, reverse swan dive, make our standing, coming all the way up. Bringing the hands down around your heart center. And then from here, keep the feet out shoulder width apart. Take a little rock on the toes, get a little balance. And then from here, bring those arms up, take them together, take that stretch that we took at the beginning, seeing if it's a little more flexible here. And then over to the other side. Bring it back to center, release those hands, take those hands behind you, clasp those hands together, inhale up, exhale, folding forward. So coming into a forward fold with those arms taken together, overhead, wherever they'll go, forehead, head, body, coming towards those legs, like the hamstrings, shoulders. And then release those arms, and you can circle it in a way, sway it. And then you're ready, just coming into ragdoll, just hanging, arms hang, let the upper body hang, just that lower body, keeping you stable here. And then hands down, walk or jump into a plank. That plank, nice and strong, nice and steady. Chaturanga, release to your up dog, and then to your down dog. From here, we're going to come to our knees. Take the knees as wide as you can into a wide-legged child's pose. So take the knees nice and wide, sit up under the heels, forehead down, arms extend, sit back and hold. And then from here, lift that head up and continue with those legs wide. If you want to slide them even further out, we're going to come forward onto our forearms. So a little inner thigh stretch into a frog, or a frog pose here. The knees out to the side, wherever, again, feeling a stretch of the inner thighs. Sliding those knees out to a place where you feel a good stretch. Here, walk yourself back. Ourselves up, come over. You're just going to inhale and exhale and fold forward. Those hamstrings feel a little better after a little stretching. That back feels a little better. Breath. Inhale, lifting ourselves up. From here, come back into our earthquake position. We're going to roll ourselves back, keep the shoulders rolled back and down, chest is lifted. Place where if you feel like you let yourself release more, you go fly back. So nice and tight. Or might be quaking. Here. That core. Bring momentum forward, fold those legs. release, or do that again. Bring ourselves up. Once again, roll, roll, roll. Go back to that place for a quick, and then let's try and lift the right arm up. Here, belly is nice and tight. Belly's working, back's also working, the buttocks working, down the floor. Arms down, and up. Good, that belly kick. Good, that energy. Bring your arms forward, and then do that one more time. You can come to the place of your choice. You can keep your arms in front. You can take the arms and extend one up. You can extend both up. But back to that earthquake position. Again, if you want to do more challenge, you can extend both arms. See what works for you. Find a place. And really, ideally, that belly quaking, that body is quaking and shaking, and you're doing it right. One more breath. And then let's release it. Hands up overhead. Reach, point, and stretch. And now feeling a good stretch all the way deep through the entire belly, the front of the body. And then from here, bring our hands down beside us. Let's go ahead and bend the knees. Let's take the knees about mat width apart. Take the arms up to the side of the knee. And just drop the knees to the left, you can right. Low back stretch. Bring the knees to center, drop them right, and look left. And you can just take those legs, take them from one side to the other. That head again going the opposite way, just a couple times. Really step back. And then when you're ready, bringing it back to center. And then from here, bring the legs in, take a rock, take a roll, circles, really send them back into even more if you can. And next up, we will begin your way into our final posture for Shavasana. As you're ready, bring those legs to a quiet still leg. Traditional poses towards the arms extended by your side, and the eyes closed. I encourage you to get comfortable anywhere and just close your eyes. Just let your body be at peace. Let that mind be at peace. And just continue to breathe. Slowly bringing awareness back into that body and that mind. You can move those fingers, those toes, hands, feet, arms, legs, circle side to side, and that head can go side to side. Whenever you're ready, rolling over on the side of your choice. Anyone who's pregnant should go left. Everybody else can choose a side. Remain here for a moment so a little blood flow can come back to the heart. Life is a journey, and only you hold the map. Life is a journey, and only you hold the map. Quote from an unknown source. When you're ready, you set out the side arm, push it to the floor, press yourself up, back to your seated position, back where we began. And as we continue on this journey, wishing you all the best. You guys all have a wonderful, wonderful long weekend, and we'll see you next week. Namaste. Thank you.